impressive in any business, but even more so in the airline business, a notoriously competitive industry that has struggled to make a single dollar of cumulative profit over the past century. In 2003, Apple launched the iTunes Music Store, which allowed customers to purchase and download music for 99 cents a song. In its first week, people bought more than 1 million songs on iTunes. It was an excellent debut, made all the more impressive given that iTunes users chose to pay nearly $1 a song for music that was available for free on other file-sharing platforms. During the early 2000s, ING Direct became the fastest-growing financial institution in the United States. The upstart, now a unit of Capital One, entered the brutally competitive, high-volume, low-margin banking business and proceeded to win against larger and more established institutions. In less than a decade, ING Direct became the largest savings bank in the United States. But what was most impressive was that they did it by eschewing some of the banking industry's most reliable practices for revenue generation. In 2012, electronics retailer Best Buy, like most every other brick-and-mortar retail chain, was struggling to survive in a post-Amazon.com world. How could one possibly compete with the ease and convenience afforded by Amazon and its patented one-click purchase button? Fast forward 5 years later, and Best Buy was thriving, having pinpointed the one thing they could provide to customers that Amazon would never be able to replicate. Even Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos was impressed, calling Best Buy's turnaround remarkable. Hyundai, Southwest, Apple, ING Direct, and Best Buy are among the companies that have achieved extraordinary success despite facing enormous economic and competitive headwinds. And while they all operated in very different industries, facing very different hurdles, their ultimate success was born out of the same strategic playbook. They focused on the customer experience. The impressive success of these firms was a consequence of the impression they made on sales prospects, on customers, and even on employees. And in response, people became obsessed with these firms and their offerings, going out of their way to patronize and rave about them. It's a strategy that has relevance to companies large and small, public and private, business to consumer, B2C, and business to business, B2B. That's because these days, many sources of competitive differentiation can be fleeting. Product innovations can be mimicked, technology advances can be copied, and cost leadership is difficult to achieve, let alone sustain. But a great customer experience and the internal ecosystem that supports it can confer tremendous strategic and economic advantage to a business in a way that can be difficult for competitors to copy. Businesses that effectively employ this strategy have a number of things in common. They've realized that customer experience is about far more than just customer service. They've recognized that cultivating customer loyalty is as much about shaping people's memories as it is about shaping their experiences. And most important, they've discovered a discrete set of science-based techniques that help them turn more sales prospects into customers and more customers into raving fans. This book is the story of those techniques and the widely admired organizations that have used them to great effect. More than that, however, this book is also your personal roadmap, a guide for leveraging these proven principles within your own business so you can turn your company's customer experience into its greatest competitive advantage. Part 1. Customer Experience Defined. Chapter 1. Lessons from Rap Rage. In 1978, inventor Thomas Jake Lunsford patented a new form of plastic packaging and unknowingly triggered the ire of hundreds of millions of consumers. His invention was the clamshell, a type of packaging that envelops a product in two form-fitting